Greetings of the day everyone. I am Priyanshi Devi, a student of class 12th Science from Army Public School, Kanpur. Today I am going to share a story that paints the journey of India's courage and freedom. A story titled Blue Bondage and Bravery. So let me take you back in time to a village in Bihar called Champaran. The air smelled of indigo, the deep blue dye that the British loved so much. But for the farmers, that blue was the color of bondage. They were forced to grow indigo instead of food crops, cheated in payments and beaten when they protested. But one day a man in a simple dhoti arrived. Mahatma Gandhi, not with weapon, not with army, but with truth and courage. He walked through the muddy lanes, met the poor farmers and listened to their pain. But when the British ordered him to leave, Gandhi stood calm and said, I am here to serve my people, I will not go. That moment changed everything. Fear broke. The farmers protested against the British, not with violence but with faith. And after months of peaceful protest, Britishers finally gave in. The farmers of Champaran were finally free. And that was India's first victory in the freedom movement. A victory not of power but of principle, not of war but of will. And when I look at India today, the same spirit of courage still lives on. In the year 2020 and 2021, India witnessed another historic movement, the farmers' protest. Thousands of farmers across the country gathered to protest against the 3 new farm laws. They believed that these farm laws would harm their livelihood. They sat in cold for months in the border of Delhi, not with violence or anger, but with unity, patience and peace. Their determination reminded the world of Champaran 1917. Ordinary farmers rising with extraordinary bravery. And finally, in the year 2021, government withdrew these laws, proving once again that truth and persistence can bring the change. From blue bondage to bravery, the story of indigo reminds us that change doesn't begin with anger, it begins with courage. And when I look at the color blue, I don't just see a dye, I see the wisdom of Gandhi, the courage of poor farmers, and the journey of indigo from bondage to bravery. That is the story of India and that is the story of indigo. Thank you.